Okay, I'm at the entrance to a cave in Arizona. This one's got a lot of historical stuff in it, archaeological site. I heard all the stuff's pretty well been excavated, but federal law still protects it. So we're allowed to explore, but don't vandalize anything. But that's pretty much the same as any cave, so whatever. So as you can see, it's a really wide entrance, huge entrance. It's like one big room at this first entrance. So I'm gonna go through here to the left, keep going counterclockwise. See if I can find an easy trail down. I already went through once today, counterclockwise. Yeah, there's a lot of vandalism in it. There's a spray paint, you know, graffiti, and then there's also a lot of litter, broken glass and bottle lids, abandoned campfires, stuff like that. No sign of bats. When I arrived, there were a couple of pigeons that flew away. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any real wildlife. It's kind of disappointing, considering it's like in the middle of the desert. You'd think it'd be a good habitat for animals, but oh well. So let me take a look around here. Notice there's a trail down there to the right. That noise is the wind. It's very windy out there. There's only one entrance to this cave, so there isn't really any wind inside the cave though. Oops. All right. So like this black stuff on the ceiling, that's, I don't know, it could be a mixture of animal poo, but also smoke from fires. And then the white stuff, I think that's the actual rock. I think the rock in here is mostly limestone, so it should be white or really pale. There's a lot of trash on the floor too. It's like a Gatorade bottle next to me. All sorts of nasty stuff. Seems to me that if it's not that hard to bring a Gatorade bottle here, it wouldn't be that hard to take it back home with you, put it in the trash can. It's kind of interesting how it's not smooth here. It's look like rocks and concrete. It's not artificial, it's natural, but it's just very rough. I don't know why, but there's a piece of plywood here. Nice big piece. I wonder if somebody uses a bed to sleep. I wouldn't expect homeless people to live here because it's not near a city. There's not really any water here. So it wouldn't be a good place to try to live out here. Unless you at least had an RV or something, so you could bring your own water and stuff. Okay, so to the right is the way I came in. Go around this rock to the left here. Notice how it slopes upward. Heat rises. So going up here is actually going to be a lot warmer than it is near the entrance. Notice how the ceiling is nice and white and clean back here. You need to be careful. The floor here is loose dirt. If I'm not careful, I might trip. You notice how the ceiling's nice, mostly clean and white. It's got brown stuff. Like I said, I don't know how much of that is from people lighting fires and how much of that is actually from animal poo and stuff. It almost glistens. Some of the white part almost glistens. It is limestone, so it should be kind of shiny when it's broken. Obviously don't break it on purpose to prove it, but you know what I mean. It's like loose rocks over there. Be careful what you grab onto. Yeah, that's the thing. When you go through a cave, try not to brace yourself with the walls or the ceiling. Try just to walk on your 2 feet. But yeah, if you have to do the 3 points of contact, make sure you grab onto something that's sturdy. Don't grab onto a loose rock to try to hold yourself up. That could be a bad idea. It's weird how parts of this is smooth and parts of it's rough. That's actually kind of weird. This is actually kind of like I was seeing a lava tube with, you know, like air bubbles popping, but this isn't a lava tube. This is a limestone cave. Not sure why there's those smooth parts and then the rough parts. Like the rough parts just blistered wide open or something. I really don't know that much about how these caves form, other than, you know, water dissolves the rock and then deposit it somewhere else. See if I can get through here to the left. Holy cow, look at this. There's no warning. I'm standing next to a little hole that's like 12 feet deep here. So long story short, I'm gonna go around the other way. So that's the way I'm going down there. That's the way I came in. There's the ceiling. Very uneven. Just enough to make it interesting. Huh. I could go up on this rock, but I really don't feel like it. Because look at this, next to the rock, look how far down it is. It's like a 30-foot drop. That's a lot of risk for a little view there. I doubt the view is that good. So there's a trail here, straight down to the lower level. But before I do that, I want to go over here to the left so you can see why the trail goes to the right. The short answer is because going left is hard. So that's where I just was up there. I could have taken that shortcut if I don't mind, you know, falling off a cliff. Same thing, here's a shortcut down here. You'd have to crawl several dozen feet down there. There's a lot of loose rock. So yeah, it's a lot of work when you could just go around the long way. It'd be a lot easier and safer, faster, better. So same thing here, you notice there's a way through there. There's wood to hold the loose rock back. That wood is basically a wall. I've seen that from the other side. It's like a 10-foot wall. Keep you from, keep all this loose rock from falling down and filling up the cave. You know, it's the fun part. So this is a bit steep at loose rock, etc., but at least it's big enough so I can kind of stand up and zigzag my way down. There's a ladder, very sketchy ladder. I mean, it's strong enough, it's not going to fall apart, even though it's just wood, but it's not anchored in one place. So when I climb on it, I got to make darn sure I don't knock it over. Yeah, this ladder really creeps me out. Alright. So there's the mystery ladder. Just a little bit of wood nailed together. So without that ladder there, I'd have to climb up this rock, which is a bit slippery. It'd be funny if I got stuck in here. Alright, here we go. So over here to the right,